So we'll wait for another 4-5 minutes and let's see whether all the participants are joining, and then we can start the meeting. Would it be okay for all of us? Can we wait for another 5 minutes?
Sure, ma'am.
Would it be okay? Okay, so thank you so much.
ମୋର ଦେଖିକି ଫଟୋ ନେବେ ନା ମୁଁ ଆସିଲି ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରକାଶ ସାର୍ I am very looking very
I would request all of you to please put yourself on mute and keep your self video on. Means if you can please put on your camera and please keep yourself muted. Thank you so much. So welcome all of you for the session for the day. So hopefully you are able to see the screen. Are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll start with the Auro Scholar. That this is the program that we have introduced. Now, let me introduce about our organization, that is Sri Aurobindo Society. Before that, I would like to welcome all the respected teachers and respected principals of Kendriya Vidyalaya Bhubaneswar. And I would request you to please
मैम साउंड प्रॉब्लम है।
मैम आपका साउंड नहीं आ रहा है, यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल मैम।
okay. Am I audible now?
यस मैम।
Yeah. So I was on mute. I'm so sorry. So, good afternoon, all the teachers and respected principal here of Kendriya Vidyalaya Bhubaneswar. This session that we are, as right now we are here, this is about Auro Scholar. This program has been initiated by Sri Aurobindo Society. Now, what is this project all about, and how the teachers and the students of different schools can be benefited with this? That is the meeting all about. So, I would request all the teachers and respected teachers and the principals here, whosoever has joined the meeting, to please participate in this meeting. Any query that you feel, please feel free to ask. Unmute yourself and ask your queries. If you have any queries, you can put it on the chat box as well, so that we can cater your queries then and there. So here, the program that we are discussing is about Sri Aurobindo Society's Sri Auro Scholar. Now, what this Auro Scholar is about, we will discuss about it. But before that, let me introduce my organization to be, and myself. I'm Vaishali Ganguly, and I'm here taking care of the training part. And here, what we are discussing about Sri Aurobindo Society. Now, Shri Aurobindo Society, most probably most of us are aware about this organization. This is an NGO which is about more than 60 years of time that we are there. Our headquarters is in Pondicherry, and we are doing a lot of work related to education, health, women empowerment, something with the rural development and all sort of things in different fraternity. Now, what we would be taking care about Auro Scholar, what is about this project? There are many programs under Sri Aurobindo Society, under the Rupantar group. Auro Scholar is basically taking care of the scholarship program for the students. Now, how does it help? For that, the meeting is all about how the students would be get benefited out of it. So first of all, from you teachers, if you can please respond to me, that would be great. Please help me to understand that what is scholarship to all of us as a parent, as a teacher, as a school, or maybe as a student also. What is actually scholarship for us? Means if the word comes to us as a scholarship, what do we understand about this? If you can please unmute yourself and speak out, that would be great, because I would like to love to hear you. Anybody, please.
I think some technical issue is coming.
That'd be
It
great.
is
Yes, yes, sir. Hello. If you can please respond over the, if you are unmuting yourself, unmute yourself and please speak up. Scholarship से हम क्या समझते हैं? As a layman, anything. Okay, if you would like to write it in the chat box, you can please write it in the chat box as well. If you want to write it in the chat box, please feel free to write it in the chat box as well. I would request all of you to please put on your camera. That would be good. An opportunity. Somebody, Deepthi Rathore ma'am is writing about an opportunity. Ma'am, opportunity for what? Means if you can please help us to understand. Means if we are talking about something on scholarship, how does it help? If somebody is not, see, teachers, let's understand if we are interacting. I want to interact with you. If you can please keep your, if anybody can unmute themselves and speak up, that would be good. A credit, okay. Santoshini madam has written a credit to a scholar student, which motivate the students. Okay, it's a boosting for encouraging learners. Good to enhance our capabilities. Any support for scholar student? Okay, good. So thank you for responding all these things. It's actually very important for all of us to understand that yes, why scholarship is required. What is the output of a scholarship? So let me show you, let me go back again to the screen. So here we were discussing about, yes, what is scholarship to all of us. So if we are talking about scholarship, if is generally sometimes it shows that it is a motivation on the basis of money. But if something that we are talking about and other than that, now, if the scholarships, generally what we have seen that scholarship is only for only few students can avail that scholarship. Not all the students can get the scholarship. Only the meticulous students are eligible for getting the scholarship. Now, what if I actually change it or we actually change it that the scholarship is actually open for all? Or maybe if it starts getting the students gets the scholarship on the monthly basis. Generally scholarship is given after the completion of the academic year, looking into the results and how the students have done it. If it is more than 99%, the student sometimes gets the scholarship, and it is only once in a year. Now here if we give enough things that yes, if the students are getting it on the monthly basis. Similarly, if I, as a student, I get the scholarship, topic wise or a subject wise, maybe student is not prepared for all the subjects. Maybe the child is good in a particular topic or particular subject. If he has been assessed, he or she has been assessed on a particular topic and subject, and he or she has been given the uh, scholarship on based on that, how it would be. Similarly, if it is achievable with minimum effort with a small time investment for which is every day the child is investing it every day. Now, how it would be then? Now, if it helps me in assessing my learning, means it's not only that at the end of the year, my evaluation has already been done, and now I'm either going to get qualified for a scholarship or may not be. But now here, what we are offering them, what we are giving it to the students is about that the students are getting an idea, or the child is actually getting an idea that yes, how my learning needs to be assessed by the teachers or by the examination pattern. Now, it also helps me to recapitulate my learning, whatever that I have learned, and every then and now, if after 15-20 days, if I have given an opportunity to recap my learning, how it would be then. Similarly, if it gives me an ideas of how, different types of questions, it is equally important for the teachers as well. Means how the SAFL has been created, what is the objective of SAFL and competency-based learning approach, what it is asking about, now what kind of questions that we need to frame in our exams. So that is also giving them ideas. The same is with the students as well. They will also get to know about the different types of questions, right? And it actually gives me the chances to reappear for scholarship. So if generally what happens is students post giving the exams, they may not be able to reappear for scholarship because either they would be cracking the marks, means if they have achieved more than 90-95% marks, then only they would be eligible for scholarship. otherwise not. But if the student is getting two more chances to appear for scholarship, how would it be then? And if it helps me in developing my daily learning habits, if all this could be a feature in a scholarship program, does it sound good to you, teachers? If you can just mention yes, no, please, if you can please unmute yourself and speak it up, that would be better for me to hear from you. Yes, no?
Yes,
Anybody?
ma'am.
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah, so
It's
that actually
it's a
sounds
reward.
very
It's a
reasonable.
reward for the children.
Yes, it would be a reward for the children as well as it would be helping the teachers also because
Yes.
generally the teachers are not able to, sometimes it becomes very difficult for the teachers to motivate the students throughout the year because
Mm.
if there is a scholarship, it would be at the end of the year only, and to keep motivating the student for entire year for one scholarship at the end of the year becomes too difficult. So here, as a teacher, you are also getting an option to motivate the students, and the students will be automatically get motivated if the scholarships is on the monthly basis. So that is what we have designed it. Now, how? Now we are going to introduce you to Auro Scholar. Now, Auro Scholar, the objective of Sri Aurobindo Society is to share this radical education transformation program. This is a radical education transformation program, which actually helps the students so who can attend if it's a possibility, means it's the students can earn 1,000 rupees per month on the basis of their scholarship. Now, how it would be done and what is the way, what would be the payout and how it would be done, we will all discuss throughout this program, right? So we have given this opportunity to more than 200 million people, students in India who are into the schools education, grades, starting grade from grade 1 till grade 12th. So all the students who follows from and means exact education system from grade 1 to 12, they are eligible to get the scholarship. Now, how to do that? That we would be discussing. It creates a large scale impact by the incentivizing the education for the better student learning. It's not about giving them the money, it's about motivating them for the education. Now, how there may be many students who are unable to get it through different learning process. There are maybe many students are just because of are not having the financial support from home or from their family, they are not able to complete their education. So this support, be it being Sri Aurobindo Society is an NGO, they are actually helping. We are actually helping them, helping the students to start developing in their education system pattern. With this, what Auro Scholar is actually taking care. Now let's talk about how Auro Scholar is doing. It's actually validating the students for their learning through 10 minutes assessment. It would be not more, means it would be not 3 hours assessment. It's only a 10 minutes assessment on every day. Means the students can do it whatever way that they want to. There would be a quiz which would be of 10 minutes. And those who would be scoring 80 and above, 80% and above, there would be 10 questions in that quiz. And those students who would be scoring above 80, they would be getting for each and every test, they would be getting rupees 50. Now, how it will be covered into 1,000, that we would be discussing about it, right? Totaling amount of rupees 1,000 for 20 assessments means in a month, the child would be able to get 20 assessments for different subjects. So 20 assessments multiplied by 50 rupees. So that counts into 1,000 rupees that the child is going to get it. Now, the students and parents can use this money that is there in the wallet, that would be there in the Auro Scholar wallet. In their account, they can transfer the money in their bank account and can use that money in their education well for the better education system. And so the many students in India, they are not able to get buy books and all sort of things, which is stationery.
Ma'am, आप आप ऑडिबल नहीं है. Right now you are not audible.
स्पीकर हटा दीजिए.
I think you have been become the unmute now. Mute now, sorry.
Okay. Mute. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
now you are audible.
Okay, sir. Sir, so were you able to hear to this slide? This
Yes,
slide?
ma'am.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is done, right? So shall I explain about this slide?
Ji, please go ahead.
Okay. So, Auro Scholar, if we talk about, this is one of the tool that we are giving to the students to validate their learning for 10 minutes assessment. There would be 10 minutes assessment, which would have a quiz of 10 questions per subject. Whatever the subjects the child has been opted for, the child would get the option to check, do the test. And if the student is scoring 80% and above in that test, means if the child is able to give the answer eight questions correct or above, I would request the teachers to please mute themselves, otherwise there would be a lot of sounds that would be producing from the child. I would request all of you to please be on mute. Yeah, thank you so much. So, the students who would be scoring 80% and above, so they would be getting a payout of rupees 50. On what basis? So there would be 20 assessments based on there would be 4 assessment per subject. So if there are 5 subjects, so 5 multiplied by 4, that is 20 assessments would be there, and multiply by 50, that is the 50 rupees that the child is going to get, that counts to be 1,000 rupees per month. I would request to teachers please be on mute, otherwise it will start echoing. Now, this amount that the child is going to get it through the wallet, the parents as well as the students can use this money in their educational benefit, whatever they want to. They can transfer this amount into their account, in their bank account, and they can use for their further studies. This will also help. Now, the students is also getting an option of reappearing for the test. Means if the student is unable to get 80%, if the student has scored the first time the child has got 50%, and he is demotivated, so we are giving 2 more chances that the students would be reappearing for the test. And if the child gets 80% and above this time, he or she is eligible to get 50 rupees. In their wallet, the 50 rupees would be credited automatically. Now, what is the process and of all these things? Let's understand. Let's understand. Then how it is helping the teachers first. How it is going to help you as a school. How it is going to help you as a teacher. Now, as a teacher, think about it that you are getting an option to build a talent. Means this scholarship generally is there to seek whosoever is the talented person, talent in this class. You are actually seeking the student and giving the scholarship to this child. But here Auro Scholar is giving you an option to build the talent, because once the student will start getting motivated about the program, the student will definitely will try for other subjects. If the child is able to do it in maths, the child will definitely will try for science or social or for English to score better marks. And this will impact in their regular studies as well, in your classroom as well. So the teachers are actually getting an option to build talent in your classroom. Generally, if we talk about as a in a school, how many scholars are there, how many students who are scholarship holders, it would be very few in numbers. It would be 1 to 2%. But once this scholarship program will start going to the students and they will start getting the benefit out of it, every student through the word of mouth, they will motivate others even, and the number of scholars in your classroom would be much more. So you can say that yes, in my class all the students are motivated and they are getting the scholarship of it. Does it sound good? Hello, teachers? Does it sound good? Is it good? Yes, no? Anybody?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, no? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Another thing that is helping the teachers is to they are actually getting an idea about the Bloom's taxonomy. There may be many teachers who knows about this concept about the Bloom's taxonomy. There are teachers who are learning about the Bloom's taxonomy methodology, which is actually based on the competency-based learning approach. For them, this becomes an idea about okay, what kind of real-time questions that we have to ask, and how Safal is going to implement it in our classroom, in our exams. So all these things that has been given in the question pattern, you would be able to take care of it, right? Now, generally, what happens is if the teachers are teaching a chapter, the test maybe you are taking then and there, or maybe some few chapters you are not able to take the test then and there. Now, here you are getting an option that at regular intervals the assessment is happening, because in every month on month the topics are been revised with different questions are also been revised. We are changing the questions on monthly basis, and the topics are also been revised. So whatever the topics that you have already covered, according to that, this is going to come. Now similarly, it's personalized learning. The students is actually saying, okay, this topic that I am not good in, means my score is less here. Even the teacher can also view it that okay, in my class which topic has been not dealt properly, and the students have not done good in that. So you would be able to assess this, and you would be giving the personalized learning to each and every students. And similarly, according to the personalized learning, you can also analyze the class learning pattern. So these are the benefits of the teachers if we talk about in bigger sense. And how does it help for the students? If we talk about the students' benefits, they are getting an assessment and based assessment types, means whatever the questions are based on the chapters. It's not about the entire whole syllabus. So revising whole syllabus and appearing for the test for that, that is too difficult for the students sometimes. Here we have uh, divided the topics, and entire syllabus has been divided into topics, and those topics would be, or the chapters would be assessed on. So they are also getting the option to reappear for the quizzes. So if the student is not so good in, means they are not good in one topic, they are good in other topics, they have scored high. Now, in one topic, if the child has not able to score above 80, the child is getting two more option to appear for the test, right? The child is also getting to regularity in the learning process. The child develops the regularity in learning process. Even they are able to assess themselves that which chapter I have completed and which is not. And this self-assessment without hurdles, because sometimes what happens is if somebody is taking a check on the student कि हाँ कौन सा तुमने अच्छा किया, कौन सा नहीं कर रहा है, कौन सा टॉपिक तुमको अच्छा आता है, that there would be always a hurdle for the students कि somebody is watching me here, because the mobile is there with them and they are just doing the test without any hurdles. They will start developing on self assessment also. They can find it out which topic I have to take more seriously, which chapter I have done. So that would be helpful for the students. Moreover, the most important thing is the reward and recognition. Once the student will start getting the money, or they would be able to see that the wallet has been credited with money. So that's again a reward and recognition that child will call him to be a scholar of such and such topic. And of course, there's a monetary benefit that is always there, which is may not be directly helping the students, but yes, to the parents and the family to on a larger extent. Now, if we talk about how does it help for the parents as well as with the students, both because the school is getting through a healthy competition. is the students are actually finding out that yes, I did my test last month and I scored with few of the marks, I actually scored less and was not able to crack for the scholarship. This month, I'm going to appear for all the tests and I would be full marks so that I can earn 1,000 rupees. So there will be a healthy competition within the school, and which will actually, for the entire ecosystem, the competition would be there healthy, right? The students motivated, and so are the teachers. And once the teachers and students are motivated, it is actually going to help the school as a whole. As a whole. There would be a monthly assessment report. The teachers are actually able to see that how the students are learning. There would be chances of dropouts would be less. How? Because once you are able to see the learning pattern is there and the growth is there, the learning pattern would be much more better. There's a continuously report that you are getting here, right? Yeah. Now, progressive result. Hmm. Progressive result is also there. Means here you will be able to see that the students are going to grow. What is the result that last month how much they have scored, this month how much they have scored, every month on month what is the progress that you can actually see and analyze your learning. As a parents, they are going to get the monetary benefit, and so other schools are also going to be feel proud about it. Yes, that's a matter of pride that yes, in from my schools how many scholars are there and how many are been benefited out of this, right? Recognition of the school, that's again the matter of pride that the school is going to get it. So these are the benefits for all entire ecosystem. If we talk about the parents, school, teachers, students, how does it help? Now, with this, what we are going to do is hopefully, as of now, you have understood the concept of Auro Scholar and how does it help. Do you want to know the process of it, teachers? Would you like to know the process and how it has to be done and how the students have to be registered? What is the method? Would you like to know about it more?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Yes. Only one? Nobody else? Would you like to know more about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So I would also like to share that we are running through the YouTube's also links. So just a moment. Just a moment. YouTube links have been already shared in the WhatsApp in the chat, not in the chat box. So the teachers can actually, those who are unable to join, they can join it here. So let me come to the process of it, that how we have to use it. Okay. Now, if we want to know about how about the process, about how we have to download it, what has to be done. Now, there's a link that will be shared by Nasreen right now in the chat box. There would be a Auro Scholar link that you have to get it through the Android mobile, and you can get it through the Play Store there. Once you will download it, you will be getting this as a first screen. This would be the dashboard, right? Now, what would be how it has to be done? Now let's understand number of quizzes and as per the grades, that what would be the entire things, how many quizzes would be there, what would be the kind of monetary benefit they will be getting it here, right? Now for grade 1 and 2, there would be three subjects. So English, Hindi, Maths. So there would be three subjects for per, means every subject would have four quizzes. So four quizzes multiplied by three subjects, that means total 12 quizzes the students would be getting here in grade 1 and 2. So the students for grade and 1 and 2, their chances of means how much they can earn 600 rupees, not 1,000 rupees per month, rather 600 rupees per month for grade 1 and 2. Now for grade 3 to 5, the subjects are four here: English, Hindi, Maths, and EVS. So there would be 16 subjects here. 16 multiplied by again. There would be the chances of four subjects that we are talking about, and the students would be appearing for the test here. For classes 6 to 10th, they will be getting five subjects. So 5 subjects multiplied by 4 quizzes. So that means 20 quizzes here. And for classes 11th and 12th. So the students have to opt only for 5 subjects only, though we have mentioned all the subjects here and in the process of adding some more subjects even. But the students have to appear for only 5 subjects as of now, and then what they will be able to, they will be able to get 1,000 rupees. Means from class 6 to 12, the students are able to get 1,000 rupees per month. Now, what would be the process of it? Let's look into the process. Now, the first thing is to download the Auro Scholar app. Now, this Nasreen is there with me. She is just sending the chat about the link. So, what you have to do is you have to just copy the link and save it somewhere. And whenever you get time, please download this link, right? That is the process for this is all same for the teachers as well as for the students. Now, once the app has been downloaded, you have to register yourself as a teacher or a student. It would ask you whether you would like you are a teacher or a student. So, in either one of these two, you have to opt for it. Next is to fill in the details. You have to fill all the details there, whatever name, school, address, and everything. That would be contact number, so that the OTP would be checked. All these things. Post that. Now, from this step, steps would be different for the students. Now, these steps are for the students specifically. Let me introduce that. The students have to upload their KYC. KYC in that means the Aadhaar card, back and front, both the sides, as well as they have to submit their school ID card or bona fide certificate, which shows that the student is actually studying in a school. There is no any other candidate, maybe a student who is in class 8th and appearing for class 5th quiz. So that would not be the case. We will not give the scholarship to the child. So, how we can assess it? We would be able to assess it through the bona fide certificate or the ID card of from the school, signed by the principal, mentioning the academic year and which class the child is in. So, name, class, academic year. These are the informations that would be there in the bona fide certificate or maybe the school ID. Right now, these are the things that the students have to upload. Post that, they have to appear for the quizzes. Once they have appeared for the quizzes and they have started scoring good, above 80, they will be able to see the score and the wallet, how much the amount has been credited in their account. Once that is done, they can fill up the bank details, the parents' bank details, where they want the money to be transferred. Once this is done, the amount would be credited automatically. Maybe 10, 15 days time, the child would be able to get the amount in that account. So these are the steps. Now, what has to be done if we look into it? Let's understand this. Now, here, this, as I told you, that this was the first dashboard where the students are getting an option of selecting the language. Now, here, as of now, Oriya is not here. But yes, we are in the very soon, we would be adding it. By now, the students can opt for English. So the languages are, language options are there. Similarly, the students here, the students are, means anyone at the user can get this option, whether the user is a teacher or a student or a parent, they can opt for it. Then they have to log in with their mobile number. They have to give the OTPs and all these things. These are the step-by-step process. Once they have set their password and all, now this is specific for the teachers. The steps are actually specific for the teachers. Now, are you able to see the screen, teachers? Is it okay? Teachers, yes, no? Are you able to see the screen clearly?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
we able to see the screen? Yeah. So here these are the details that we have to fill in. Once this is the details that has been filled, you would be getting this as a dashboard. Now, this dashboard will show you the total number of students in the class. Now, here, there's one of the very good option that the teacher can add students, means whosoever is in your class, and you can add those students and you can actually look their progress report, that which students have got how much marks. and how much money has been credited, whether they have attended above 80 or below 80, right? And they can share the link to the students. If somebody has not been able to download it, you can share the link also. Now, these are the things that you would be able to see that yes, how many students have uploaded KYC? Because unless until the students have uploaded their KYC, the money would not be get transferred. Because we have to understand the authentication of the student, right? Now, there are certain things here. With this, the students, you can see, as I told you, that you can invite the students with the link. There would be the link that is there. You have to just to give send it to the student and in their mobile number, and students have to just log in, and they would be added in your student list. Now, with this, you can add buddies also. Means, for example, you are the science teacher, but there's another teacher who is a maths teacher, or maybe English teacher, or maybe Hindi teacher, or Oriya teacher, whosoever. Now, the teachers who are there and they want to see that, yes, in this particular class, how the students are performing. So you can add buddy teachers also, so that you can see all the teachers would be able to see the performance of the students. So each and every subject teacher can check their performance according to their subjects, right? Now here, for example, you would be able to see if you have taken one student here, like for example, here is because is there showcasing, and you would be able to see how much scholarship has been disbursed and how many quizzes the child has attempted. So all the informations would be according to the student 1, 2, 3, 4. You would be able to take a look of. Now this is the teacher's dashboard. Now, how does the student's dashboard looks like? Let's look there, this also. Now, the student's dashboard will look like that, yes, which grade. Once they have logged in, it would be asking that, yes, which grade they are in. So, for example, this child has opted for class 6th. And then the student have to fill in all the details. Now, they have to take the pick. Then and there, they have to take their own pick. Now, teachers, it's very important to understand here, if the students are giving the pics of anything other than that, other than their own face or something other than that, that would be cancelled. They have to use the camera and they have to give the correct picture of their correct profile pic over here. Because why? The reason is, once they will start doing the test, the camera of the app would be on, and it would be observed whether the students have been helped by anyone or not. It could be anyone. Means, let's say, uh, as a person like me, I can also be as a student, and I can appear for the test, which and I'll be benefited with the scholarship. So the objective is not getting the scholarship. We have to see whether the correct student is appearing for for the test or not. So once the students would be appearing for the test, the camera would be on. And if it has been observed that through any malpractices, the child is doing the test or quiz, means somebody is supporting him, or maybe her, or maybe somebody is moving from backside or something like that, which shows the disturbance, the quiz will get cancelled. Means if the child has appeared or the child has got more than 80%, he or she will not get the money credited, just because of not being authenticate in correct thing there. So the pic has to be taken very nicely there, and rest of the things, let me show you how it will. Now the students will be able to see. uh, Now, the students would be able to see their subjects like English, math, science, what are the subjects that all the subjects would be there. And it will show that how much money has been credited in their account. Each each subject, for example, they have here, we have selected for English, and English has 4 topics mentioned here, 4 quizzes mentioned here. Now, this first quiz, let's understand this very clearly, teachers. If the student has opted himself or herself in grade, let's say 8th, the child is in class 8th. The quiz that is number 1 would be grade 8 minus 3. Why so? Just to check whether the students are knowing about the topic means the topic which has been introduced. For example, the topic is mensuration in class 8, but in uh, grade 5th, the topic has already been introduced. But level of 5th topic would be checked whether the students have clear understanding about the topic or not. And then quiz number 2 would be and the grade -2 means the child is in grade 8. So here the quiz number 2 would be the questions from grade 6. Similarly, for quiz number 3, it would be grade means 8th -1. That means 7th standard quizzes would be here. And the fourth one would be the current grade questions. So the students is actually getting, if the child is in class 8, the child would be able to get the questions, the understanding of all the last 4 classes, last 3 classes. So maybe sometimes it happens that मैडम हमने तो ना ये टॉपिक पिछले साल पढ़ा ही नहीं, लेकिन आपने अभी पढ़ लिया तो there must be prerequisite knowledge. So what is the thing that whether you are aware about the topic or not, that would be assessed here, which will actually gives the helps the students to refresh or recapitulate the entire understanding of the topic. So this is actually helping the teachers also. Sometimes there may be some students who has just jumped into the class but not having the good knowledge about the previous classes. So the students is getting the knowledge and teachers can actually see whether they are able to competent enough about the particular topic or not. Does it sound good? Yes, no? Is it helpful for the teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Now let's come to the next last one. Now here, if we are able to see, now see the questions. Once the students have selected on the start, they will start getting the questions here. There would be the timer that you are able to see, and this is the camera. That would be on. And they have to just select the answer from here, and they have to keep getting into the quiz 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. They have to keep moving to the next questions, right? So the camera would be on. The students have to be very meticulously, they have to appear for the 10 quizzes and they have to submit the test. That's it. Once this is done, the students would be able to see how much they have scored. Once they would be able to see that how much they have scored, they have to, and they can get the money, they can withdraw the money. What has to be done? They have to upload their Aadhaar card front side, Aadhaar card back side, school ID cards. If the school doesn't have the ID card, they can upload the bona fide certificate as mentioned earlier. So bona fide certificate would be the name of the students, the class they are studying this year, and the academic year, which would be signed by the principal or the signing authority of the school. So that would be there, which will give us an idea that yes, this is a genuine case and the students have given the exam, so that we can disburse the money to them. And students are they have to upload their photograph here. Once this is done, let me show you how it will go. Now they will be able to see that how much marks or the money they have, and they would be able to see that yes, wallet info, that how much scholarship, how much money they have been rejected, what is the amount that is still in process, and how much that has been scholarship has been approved, transfer in the process, and how much has been disbursed. So all the informations would be there. So why it has been rejected? So maybe the reason there was been some help or some kind of mismatch through the camera. So this could be one of the reason, and how they have been got the amount, that would be also showcased to them, right? Once this amount would be has been already been shown, that has been approved, one has to mention the entire bank details. So once that bank details has been given, it would take near 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 10 to 20 days, depends upon what is the way that they have uploaded the KYC and everything is okay. So it would max to max, the students would be getting the amount within 15 to 20 days. Right? Once this is done, the students can use that money in for their further education purposes. Right, teachers? Did you feel that this is good thing for the students? Is it going to help your students or your school? Yes.
Definitely, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Oh my God. Hello, sir. Is it going to help teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not getting that much of the teachers are not motivated about it. If you have any queries or if you feel any challenges, please feel free to share your challenges, teachers. That would be good for me to know also. Teachers, if you have any challenges, if you have any doubts, please share with us.
No, no, ma'am, it's all clear.
Sorry, ma'am.
It's all clear, ma'am.
It's all clear. So do you
Yes.
feel that yes, this would be something challenge for the students to download this app, or maybe they would not be able to score it or something like that? Do you feel something like that even? You can
No,
please
no,
share.
ma'am. No, no, ma'am.
Not
The
now, ma'am. Not now.
process is easy.
Sorry, ma'am. If you,
Process is easy.
it's
Student
easy, right?
can, yes, yes. Students can easily download the app.
So students can easily download it, and for teachers also, you can also take a note that yes, the students are able to see and do the test or not, or how much they have scored. So does it help the teachers as well? Means, ma'am, are you teaching some subjects? Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm a PGT Commerce from KV Gajapati.
Okay, fine. So as of now, commerce subjects has not been uploaded here, but yes, for other subjects, the teachers can take the use of it, right? Now,
Okay.
for any other query, if the students feel any placements anywhere they are stuck or something is not happening, or they got the money but it's not been disbursed, why it is not been, or it is showcasing that they have scored above 80, but some problem is they are finding it, or related to any other query, whatever, they can connect with us over the call or through WhatsApp from 9 to 5 on from Monday to Friday. This is the number. I request all the teachers to please note down the number 9355902914. So that's the number. So they can note it down. And anytime they can share this number to the students as well. And if any students wants to write an email, or as a teacher, if you write an email to share your experience or anything, you can please send it to this email ID, that is info@auroscholar.com. Right, teachers? Please do let us know if you have any queries related to this. It would be good for me to answer your queries as well right now. Teachers, if you have any queries, please feel free to ask your queries. So Nasreen has already shared the app link. So you can please copy it and use it, check it whether it is actually helping the students or not. Please do let us know for any kind of queries if you have. Put it in the chat box. It would be good for me to know. So, is there any queries, teachers? More? Santoshini, ma'am has raised her hand. If you have anything, please feel free to ask. Unmute yourself and say. Santoshini, ma'am. Or Pooja Kumari Shaw, ma'am. She has also raised her hand. Okay, so I don't think so. Let me understand from all of you. You can use your chat box. How many of you are going to ask your students to download this app? If you can please mention it, yes, me or names or something like that. If you can please put it in the chat box, it would be good for me to know. So how many of you are going to ask your students to? Yes, okay, Sharat Kumar sir will ask. Thank you so much. Madhubana Chakraborty is also saying that. Okay, Santoshini madam is also mentioning that I will. Great. Okay. Sanjay Kumar sir is also mentioning. Principal of KV VGR2. I will. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Sapna ma'am, Surita De ma'am, Nutan Singh ma'am, Ghansham Ram sir. Thank you so much. So yes, that sounds good. That if you are KVS Jaipur is also Raghuveer Singh is also mentioning that. Thank you, sir. So if let me tell you, if any in during that once the students will be downloading it, there could be certain cases that you are finding that yes, it is the students are facing problem or they are first 2 days they are very in queue and later they are not getting. Please keep motivating them and the contact number that we have shared with you, please share with them so that anytime if they have any queries, any problem, they can contact our customer care number. Right, sir? Thank you so much, teachers. And I wish all the teachers to have a wonderful time and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all the teachers here. Thank you so much, teachers. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, teachers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Again.
We may leave the meeting now. We may leave the meeting now. We may leave the meeting now. Thank you so much.